Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Drakomar. It's now time for some more Raid Shadow Legends! Yes, the last episode, the miracle has finally happened! All of the components for the Rhazin Scarhide fusion have come together. In fact, I want to make sure that they've come together. Because the time has finally come to fuse this legendary Lizardman. The time has finally come. The time has come, guys. The time has come for me to raise the food and to raise the curtain on one of the greatest champions, aside from Versulf the Grim, that I have ever raised. Yeah. It's time. It has finally come. The time has finally come. The time has finally come to raise a Rhazin Scarhide. It has finally come. It has finally come time to say goodbye to Marked. You might ask why. Well, she's part of the Rhazin Scarhide fusion. That's right. The Rhazin Scarhide fusion. The fusion that I almost gave up hope of ever being able to finish. That fusion is finally doable. Now you might ask, why is this such a big deal? I have waited over a year now to get my hands on Rhazin Scarhide. Over a year of waiting. It's finally happened. It has finally happened that I can get Rhazin Scarhide. It has finally happened. And I pulled Versulf the Grim, the hardest hitting HP champion in the game. In the entire game! Do you know how incredible that is? I am speechless. It's incredible! Like, almost, like, I don't even know, man. Like, it's unbelievable that I finally got him. I wanted him for so long. I can't tell you that with words how long I've wanted something like Versulf the Grim on my team. He's finally there on the second account. He's showed up. It's like, hello! I showed up in your shards. Sure. But we're hunting even bigger game now. Because we're gonna be fusing my very first Rhazin Scarhide. We're going to be doing it. We're going to be doing the whole campaign through just to prove what I'm talking about. As a ceremony, we're going to be putting all of the fusion materials. The Rhazin Scarhide fusion begins. Oh, it's gonna be a miracle when I hatch this guy. I just one-shot him. Something happened to my damage. It got a wee bit higher. Just a wee bit. You guys don't know how long I've waited to do this fusion. To get this legendary Lizardman to fight other lizards. I don't know how many shards I've pulled. And he's finally mine. I can finally use Raider Penitent and Gnarlhorn. Like, I don't even care if I lose Clan to Clan now. I don't even care. I don't even care. I now have, once I get these champions leveled up, I have a legendary Lizardman. Legendary Lizardman. And then I'll fuse him. Yeah, take that. Take that. I'll have a legendary Lizardman. I'll be the very first in my clan to fuse him. It's so sick. Get this legendary Lizardman. And then I can gear him and level him up and ascend him. Oh, yes. Yes. It'll be a miracle. It'll be a miracle. I'm telling you. It'll be the greatest miracle. Sewers all throughout the whole campaign. The greatest miracle I've ever seen in this game is me to get Rhazin Scarhide. Second best Lizardman in the game, only to Krisk. And maybe Venomage. And I finally got him. I can finally get him, because I finally have all the fusion materials. So sick. Two legendaries. So amazing. Oh man. I can smell the glory now. I can smell it. When I raise these suckers up and ascend them, we're about to hit the jackpot. We're about to hit the jackpot to kill these Lizardmen, to hit the jackpot. You're like, why is Rhazin Scarhide the jackpot? When I hatch him, I gotta show you him again. We're gonna review exactly Rhazin Scarhide. We're gonna review what he looks like. We're gonna review the whole thing. I mean, I don't care if you've seen him before. We're gonna review it. We're gonna review it. Because I mean it. This is going to be one of my greatest ever champions I've managed to get. One of the greatest. Sure, Raider's good, but Raider's main purpose isn't their main purpose is to fuse this legendary champion. That is their main purpose. That is their main purpose. Well, I want to speed this process up, honestly. So I want to cut to the juicy stuff. All right, why do I want to upgrade Penitent? There's a reason. And now I have a reason to do all of this. Now have a reason to do this. Send all of them. I've got a reason to do this now. I've got a reason to help out Raider. I've got a reason to help these champs out. Let's do this. Let's send them. Let's go. Get those two. Prepare the Gnarlhorn. This is honestly worth it. This is worth every penny of this effort investment. This is worth it. Trust me. When I get done, Rhazin Scarhide. Rhazin Scarhide will be born. All I gotta do is weed out the crappy rares. I'm going to fuse this champ. Hell or high water. We're fusing Rhazin today. If I can. We will fuse him. Because I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I don't fuse. Like, Seriously. Think about it. Think about what this means, man. This is gonna be worth it, trust me. I'm gonna have a bloody legendary after. Legendary. Think about it. Fight our way through the craziness of the undeads. Strange damn people. Think about it. You know how long I've waited to do this fusion? Such a long time to do the fusion, man. Such a long time. I can smell it. Killing all these arbalesters and crummy rares. Leveling up other crummy rares that are part of the fusion, sending them. I can sweet lizard. I can smell his scales. I can almost see him. I can almost see him. I can sense the Rhazin. I can finally sense him. It's like he's just around the corner. Good. I managed to finish this guy. Godlike. So godlike. If I get this later, it'll be one of my greatest ever achievements. You know it. Don't tell me you don't know it. It'll be one of my greatest ever video game achievements. Getting this Lizardman will be one of the best ever. Oh well. Oh well, it happens sometimes. I'm so hype about this. No clue. You have no clue. Like, yes, Taragi is something. He's good. I booked him. He's good. But it's not on the level of you're about to get a legendary champion I've waited for a year to get. Like, I honestly don't know how to tell you what that feels like. I really don't. I have wanted this raider with a penitent on the same account for such a long time because of the Rhazin fusion. For so long. I'm still, my mind is still not entirely sane, because I can't explain how long I've waited for this. It's like a full year, more than a full year for this, for the stars to align. But I finally get the ability to get this legendary champion. I've dreamed for so long of getting this champion. What is going on now? Something buggy happened. I don't care. Honestly, I am over the moon right now with this, because I can finally do it. Welcome 300 energy. I welcome that, because I've been burning gems. I've been burning gems. But to me, it's worth. I'm sorry, it's worth. It's worth it. Because Rhazin Scarhide, getting him would be like the holy grail. Rhazin Scarhide, for those of you who don't know, is literally the holy grail of Lizardman. He is literally like the entire reason to like build out the rest of my Lizardman family. Like the biggest reason of all is getting Rhazin, like using him. Like the holy grail of Lizardman. You wouldn't believe it. These rares, man. These rares are like the big key to do this. The holy grail of Lizardman. Literally the holy grail. Holy grail. And it's almost mine. I just have to level these rares. I just have to level them to 40. This is the journey to the holy grail of Lizardman. It's a lot longer than this because I pulled so many shards. I got a penitent. I looked it up and figured out it was Rhazin Scarhide. I need to save her. But now that we've got this holy grail of Lizardman, almost mine. Holy grail. I can see it. It's like that moment in time when you hack a Rexstar, or when you finally get Lisa on your team. It's like striking buried pirate treasure. Can you see that? When you see like a rare, like the rarest, like some of like the most rare stuff ever on Pawn Stars. That's literally what it feels like. This moment is historic. The historic march to Rhazin Scarhide begins. Fighting my way through all of campaign. This is it. Arrows. After all of the effort I've put in, the fusion is nearly mine. I mean, there's only one Lizardman more prized. There is only one Lizardman more prized than Rhazin. Can you guess who it is? There's only one Lizardman more prized than Rhazin Scarhide. That is Chris, followed by Venom. Rhazin Scarhide and Venom Mage are like tied or something. Like, the champion is so prized. Can't emphasize this enough. And I'm trying to raise all these to 40. I'm actually trying to make 40s. 40 is what I've been using for the fusion. And that's the truth. And then I have to level other rares too. There's a number of them. But the Rhazin fusion is finally mine. I can finally do it. I'm trying to give them what I need. Because, man, if I can complete this. One of my all-time dreams. Ever since I've seen Rhazin Scarhide at the very beginning of the game, I've wanted him. Now I can finally get him. He's finally basically mine. I just have to go a little further. I just have to persevere. And then one of my greatest ambitions of all time will become a reality. The Rhazin Scarhide will finally hatch. Rhazin Scarhide will hatch. First, I'm going to ceremonially show the journey to getting him. It's finally happened. I can finally do it. Finally fuse this guy. Keep going. have waited so long for this day to actually happen. I have waited so long. Like this year, although it's gone by, it feels so long sometimes. Just outside, all the crazy things outside. Also feels like a terrible. It's like I'm looking for him. The game's like, no. I'm gonna get a raider. No. What about now? No. And then the game gives me a raider. Oh. The Holy Grail! Suddenly when I saw the raider, my mind just registered for a bit. It was a little slow, and then it registered what I just got. I was like, I can get a Rhazin now! I can get a Rhazin! And then when I was like, my brain slowed up. Wait, we got gold! What is it? Versalf the Grim! Down these elves. That's what's going on here. Gotta get these suckers to 40. We've got some stuff to do here. Got some champions to fuse. And fuse into one insane champion. Rhazin, Scarhide. I don't care if I have to blow all my potions. We're doing this. We're going in. We're going in to get Rhazin. like, why are you raising these other champs? Simple. To get Gnarlhorn, the other Gnarlhorn, to rank 4. So you can join it. If I get this guy, I will be so hyped. Yeah, you're looking at me, Tyrell. I'll raise you up soon enough. Trust me. I don't need that guy telling me about powerful champions. One of the most powerful champions I've ever had is almost in my grasp. Fighting our way through the elves and the madness. It's finally come. The day of destiny. There you are, the Raiders. But we're gonna be swapping those Raiders, the Raider we have out, for a much better champion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just trust me. I'm not done. I'm not done. These fools, yeah. There's a reason why I'm leveling these. There's a reason I'm ascending them. Because they are going to be, they don't know it yet, but they are going to form what is quite possibly one of the best and most iconic champions I've ever owned, period, in any account. You know, since Drex Starborn's win. Big. This is really big. Fight our way through the orcs and other raiders. I can like sense the Rhazin. I can sense it. It's like hiding just behind that wall. Just behind this wall of leveling. He's right there. Right there. The campaign rampage, the Rhazin begins. gotta take the wear off. I don't care though. We're doing it. Getting the Rhazin today, boys. Yeah, they thought me doing all that Minotaur was it. Nope. Nope. Nope, we're doing it. The true Rhazin fusion madness begins. We're gonna level all of these. This is the process in which we both fight campaign, our God-given mode for this game, and level the incredible champions I need to do exactly what I need them to do. Hell yeah. It's practically within my grasp. In my grasp now. Let's do this. Just gonna keep playing until we guys get these suckers to 40. And then I'm gonna check my list. Because I want this fusion bad, guys. You gotta see it from my perspective. You got it. I have waited so long fighting my way through unending terrors to get to this point. And then finally the game's like, okay, yes, I will finally give you the champion you need to fuse. Like, this is better for me than the Christmas fusion. What I'm trying to do is far better than that. Like, this is... Like, this is truly incredible. Like, I can't explain to you how much the Rhazin fusion means to me. I really can't. He is probably my most sought-after champion in the game, only to Arbiter. That's it. In fact, I've wanted him more than Arbiter. That's right. I wanted him more than Arbiter. Like, he's like that. It's like that guy. He's like, I can almost sense the Krisk. I can almost see the Krisk. That it's that kind of deal. It's like, I can't explain how much I've wanted a Rhazin Scarhide. I really can't explain it. How badly I've wanted that champion. And he's finally mine. I can finally get it. You have to do a little bit of campaigning and fighting some Sacred Order people and lizards and elves and orcs. But, you know, at the end of the day, it really is worth it. Because I get a champion in return that for years Years later, I can talk about how I got the champion. Years later, I can talk about it. I'll be like, oh, you managed that? Yes. Yes. Yes, I managed the legendary Lizardman. The Slayer of advanced content. The final boss, one of the final bosses of Lizardmen other than Chris. Truly a champion of the gods. See him. I fight my way through the Templar, which, by the way, I may still end up 6-starring the Templar. I may still end up doing that. I put Kale in here too. But he isn't the only one. We'll be raising Rhazin the Grim too as well, potentially. Just to give ourselves that extra edge. I can't imagine. I almost can't even imagine that I have Rhazin the Grim. That's insane. As I failed that fusion, by the way. And now I just straight up have him. Like, I can't tell you how incredible that is. I finally have him. Fight our way through these bot war maidens, get their XP. We're gonna give them some more with some potions. I don't care about using these elixirs, it's all worth it in the end. I just want to get some levels off of these suckers. Let's get it. Because you might ask, like, you don't want the army of 40s? They're not adding to the army of 40s. Not really. Because they're all going to be added into one champion. One champion I've wanted. I cannot emphasize how much I want this champion. I can't. You thought Broadmaw was hype. Oh, no. This is... Broadmaw is small fry compared to this. Broadmaw is small fry. This is truly incredible. Like, truly incredible. Like this, what I'm doing here, absolutely incredible. What I'm trying to fuse is a truly incredible curve. That's the reality of it. That is the reality of it. I think I'm going to end up refilling some of this other stuff I was doing. Other refills. Because unfortunately, we're going to be running out of energy. Not that it's the worst thing in the world, because what you got to understand is this is a really valuable fusion. What I'm trying to do. I'm The freight train will go on. I'm going to try my absolute best. My absolute best to get this fusion done. So we're gonna skip the boss. Go straight on to the Lizardman realm. $100K, let's go. Let's go. Why not? Why not? Why not? Because we're about to fuse this other guy as well. Because I want this bad, by the way. I really want this fusion done bad. I really want this fusion done bad. Like, it's worth it. I'll even dispose of these just to get. Because at this point, these elixirs aren't what I want. I want that Lizardman. I want him bad. Like, if you thought my obsession with champions was gone, nah, this is completely fired it up again. In the next episode, we will be continuing the Rhazin Scarhide fusion.